Following my previous video about legalization of cannabis in Uganda, there are a few things that I would love to clarify, and that's why we're here today. But before we get into it, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. I'm really glad to have you here. So I was talking about legalization of cannabis in Uganda. I originally didn't know it was already legalized in Uganda. Now, shock, I know I may not be the only one that didn't know that medical cannabis was actually legalized in Uganda. So the Parliament of the Republic of Uganda, which constitutes MPs and other dignitaries, passed on the strict narcotic and the psychotropic substance control bill for this year, which originally actually started in 2016. This was a topic that actually started in 2016. A little bit of the information that you may need to know: this law was actually passed on a Tuesday, 22nd of August 2023. And for this bill, as well as the other substances that were involved, for me, I'm going to majorly focus on medical marijuana. And these are some of the facts that I managed to get from the research that I made, and I'd love to share with you people. So this law allows licensed farming and use of marijuana strictly for medical use. Now, for individuals that may go ahead and apply it or use it in other things that are not related to medical, the very harsh penalties that have been put to that, and I'm going to elaborate more while we go ahead with the video. So this is a 94 clause bill, but I'm going to go ahead and read out some of the things that I paid key interest into, and maybe I'm going to read out for you so that it doesn't look like I'm getting these things out of my head. So the first one was clause 10. That is one of the things that I paid key attention to because it addresses the children. Then it says a medical practitioner, pharmacist or dentist, or any other person who supplies or administers a narcotic drug, this is where marijuana lives, or medical marijuana, to a child where this substance is not required for treatment of a child, commits an offense and is liable to conviction of a fine not exceeding 50,000 currency points or to imprisonment for life, or both. So because they are passing this on as a medical marijuana, not just marijuana to be used anyhow, so they expect you to use it as a drug in management of something. So if you're administering it to a child, or giving it to a child, or selling it to a child, you are liable to life imprisonment or to 50,000 currency points. That is what is going to be your penalty. So for those that are supplying these things to children, if it's not in management for anything and they get you, you can be sued and you go for life. I just want to make sure you know that. So I previously had some people comment about the legalizing medical marijuana would allow people to actually earn more money from taxes, from planting it, exporting it, and all of that. There is actually a law that legalizes that. And let me read it out for you. And it says, farmers involved in the cultivation of the prohibited substances will now have to obtain licenses from the health ministry, and those who fail to do so will suffer jail. So farmers are actually legalized, are okay to plant the marijuana only in relation to medical use, not for export and all of that. So for you to actually be able to plant it, you need to have a license from the Ministry of Health, because they said that's the ministry responsible for that, since it's only being legalized for medical use. So maybe internal affairs or any other ministry may not help you a lot. It's going to be the health ministry. So in case you want to cultivate marijuana for the medical use, please go to the ministry and get a license so that they can allow you to do that. Of course, maybe there are certain procedures they follow and all of that, but in case you're interested in that. And then also there is clause 7, where they say a pharmacist who prescribes any of the prohibited substances, that means a marijuana if I can say, and substances under the act, will suffer a 1 billion fee or 10 years jail, or even both. So if you're a pharmacist and you're giving out this marijuana just without documentation to show that this person they actually prescribed this drug by a medical worker, you're going to have to pay 1 billion fee or 10 years in jail. So I hope you know that. And then this looks like it's focusing more on the pharmacists, but also other health workers. There is something in clause 8 that also looks specifically at you, and it says medical professionals who, in contravention to their duties under this act, prescribe or supply prohibited substances will have their names removed from the registry of professionals. So if you are a doctor, you are a nurse, you are a clinical officer, and you are prescribing this to other people, not in relation to medical use, it's medical use, you're going to have your name gotten out of registry. I mean the ministry. If you're already qualified, they're going to get your name out of the registry of the professionals. So if you're doing that, I don't know how much risk you understand. So if there is anyone doing that, please go ahead and read all the 94 clauses. I may not be able to read them out here, but that's just a snippet of what I can give you for now, because I want you people to be informed that parliamentarians or your MPs and all those people actually discussed about this, and it started way back in 2016. So it's not something that has been new, it has been there, but maybe this information may not be very available. So with my platform, I wanted you people to actually get to know if there is any more information that you may know about the use of medical marijuana. Please don't hesitate to let me know or hit me up. I'm still making more research about the two different types of cannabis, where there is one that is medical and that is not medical. One is called cannabidiol, which is CBD. The other one is called tetrahydrocannabinol, which is THC. So one has psychoeffective effects, or it can affect your brain, and the other cannot. So I'm still trying to make more research and I get more information that is actually valid. I'm going to share with you people. Otherwise, that's all I had for you today. Otherwise, I hope you are doing okay. I wish you a lovely day. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to share, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, I love you and bye.